Hello Leo and welcome to Soul Sundays. Leo, it's a quick 3-card spread, one for your mind, body and soul for the week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Leo. Please tell me what they need to hear and what they want to hear for the week ahead. Can I please have 3 cards, one for their mind, body and soul. All right, Leo, how are you doing? Pretty hot and steamy week I predicted for you last week. I pulled up that you had a sensual, hot new connection, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Before we get into that though, I did want to talk about what's happening in the skies. We have Venus that's moved into Capricorn, and that's significant because Venus rules both wealth, beauty, money, health, right? But we also have Jupiter that's moving into Capricorn on the 2nd. So why is this important? Well, Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, right? It's huge. And it's no irony that it's all about good luck, fortune, expansion, abundance, money, those kind of things, you know, those small things. It's been in its home sign of Sagittarius for the past 12 months. So we've been asked to really have a look at opening up our hearts, opening up our minds, wanting to, you know, go down that fantasy land of what would that be like if that came true, and what do I really want for ourselves, okay? And it's been happening this way to prepare ourselves for this transition into Capricorn, because the transition of Jupiter into Capricorn is all about now acting on those big ideas, those big grand plans that we've been dreaming about, that we've made our mind up with. If you've done the hard work and been working on something diligently for the past 12 months, something on the sideline, something, a project, wanting to better yourself in any which way in terms of your health, your wealth, what you're creating in the world, maybe even just how you love, then you're going to see the fruits of your labor soon, okay? It's really important to note that this energy, the first time that's been in Capricorn since 2007, is going to have a shape up on all of us, right? Depending on where you have Capricorn in your natal chart. But for those that are having a birthday in 2020, if you're turning 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, multiples of 12, then this could very well be a year for you of Jupiter return. For those that watch the channel, you will know that I am a Capricorn sun. My birthday is January the 11th. It's a master number. It's all about spirituality. And for me, it is my Jupiter return. I'm one of those ages. Which one? Who knows? But it is a Jupiter return for me next year. And that's massive because that affects you with what I'm bringing into the channel and what I'm creating. So the stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes for the last couple of months is about to come into light, which is very exciting. But let's get back to you. Major cards that you've pulled here. You've got 2 cards that came out together, and you guys know I try and keep these readings short for the weeklies, but there's a lot going on this week. You've drawn the 8 of Stars and the Universe. Just, you know, just a quiet little card here of the Universe. Let me break it down for you, right? The 8 of Stars, or the 8 of Wands, in traditional tarot just shows like 8 wands flying across a very blue sky, okay? In this, it's depicted slightly differently. It's titled Surge. Often we can see this card as a lot of communication, like going backwards and forwards, talking to people, text messages, sending lots of text messages. And for some of you who have met this new love and whatever's going on, I feel like that's exactly what's going on. There's lots of communication. Or if that hasn't started yet, then that will very much start this week. For others of you, this speaks about movement, okay? Swift movement. You know, building on the foundations of wanting to bring things in. It is the 8 of Wands, for those that are curious to know. Wands are stars in this deck. And it's described as strong, stable foundations can support a multitude of branches. Ground yourself and prepare for new growth, right? Couldn't be more symbolic than coming out with a card of 21, which is the card of the world, right? Do you know what's incredible about this though? This little bad boy here, the world, is the final of the major arcana in tarot. It speaks about closing a cycle, closing out a karmic cycle. And I've been talking about that with you guys for a long time. Jupiter in Sagittarius is in its home sign, and it speaks about starting a brand new path, right? For a lot of us, its movement into Capricorn is closing out a cycle for the last 12 years, right? It's about to begin the new cycle. It's finished up in its home sign. It's about to begin the new turn for everyone. It's massive for you because this is the card of bloody Jupiter. You've pulled out the card of expansion in the week that Jupiter is moving into Capricorn for expansion, right? The symbolism is massive. Fiery, beautiful energy. You're closing out a 12-year cycle. Something that you've been trying to manifest will start coming in, right? You'll feel kind of like a change. Many of us, we get to January, the new year, and that's where we write down our goals and things that we want to manifest and do our dream list or our vision board or, whatever our New Year's resolutions are. But I encourage you to do that this week, okay? You have incredible energy around you and your mind's already there. It's already about, I'm changing, I'm shifting, I'm wanting a different life. For some of you, because I've been talking about this hot new connection, I can feel like it's like you're wanting to settle down and start a family. I'm seeing that energy coming in through very clearly, and maybe wanting to open up your heart to someone and communicate that. For a lot of you, if you are already settled and connected, it's about taking that connection to the next level in terms of having children, or maybe it's about expanding and opening up an overseas business, okay? There's no, it's not a coincidence that these two cards have come out together. I just want to read you a passage from the book about this card, right? It's titled The World for a reason, and it's known as the universe in this deck because it's all about completion, right? You've perfected something, you've achieved something for the past 12 years, and now it's time to let it go. And it says, a journey is complete and you have expanded. New experiences will now come forward. Let go of all that has brought you to this point and create a new path. Like I said, closing out a karmic cycle so that you can move forward, right? The universe celebrates the completion of a full cycle. A desire has or is about to be manifested, and all is well. There is no need to suffer, justify, or worry in order to create your heart's desire. What you have asked for is already on its way. It is time to celebrate and honor all you have created. Give loving thanks to your supporters and collaborators. You stand fulfilled at the end of your journey. A nurtured seed now has its fruits, are your reward. It's time to enjoy what you've created. Breathe in, look at what you have achieved, and feel love pouring in to spark a new journey. As I said, just a little bit of symbolism there. If that wasn't enough to kind of tell you that you're closing out one chapter or cycle, your spiritual card for this week is about revolution, and it's literally aligned with the sun and the moon. Your sign is that of Leo, of that of the sun, right? So it speaks to me that these cycles are really important for you. Like I said, 12s are massive at the moment. You're closing out a cycle, a 12-year cycle. We're coming into the month of 12. On the 12th of the 12th, there will be a 12-12-12 portal, which will all be about releasing this energy, which ironically is also around the full moon. So you're going through a process of revolution. For this week, your message is really just about going with the flow, okay? Don't hold yourself back. And you won't be able to anyway. With this movement of Jupiter into Capricorn, it's going to be full steam ahead. Whatever it is that you've been trying to bring into the 4, to bring into the 3D, to create, to manifest, be that love, be that wealth, be that career, be that health, it's now the time where it'll all start to fall together, okay? Your health message for this week is about using your natural healing abilities, okay? This can mean many different things to different people depending on where you are and what level you're vibing at. For some of you, it speaks about being a healer, and maybe your work is tied to being that of a healer, whether it's to do something with animals, maybe you're meant to groom animals and do that for a living, or maybe you're meant to have a business doing that. Maybe you're meant to do is literally, the card says, heal and become a vet. Maybe it's more about listening to your intuitive messages about your body that make you feel good, and use your natural healing abilities to tap into that. You know when you're tired, but we don't ignore it and we stay up and we watch another episode on TV, or we have another drink with friends, or we meditate for another 30 minutes. Whatever it is, I really want you this week to use your natural healing abilities and listen to your body, okay? Tap in. Ask yourself, does this food make me feel good? Does this drink I'm about to drink make me feel good? Or am I using it to smooth over something else? With this kind of intense energy, right? And you've literally got the card of surge, of a surgence of energy, right? A surge in energy, which is wands, passion, fire, your sign. And then you have this kind of energy coming in, a revolution, an expansion and revolution of what you've gone through, closing out a cycle. Your eating habits, your ways of behaving, what you're drinking, all of that's going to be turned upside down, okay? This is not the week to kind of try and start something new. You're closing out a pattern of behavior. You're closing out a way of being, and you won't ever be the same again, okay? Once you turn this turning point, you'll evolve, you'll level up. So just be kind to yourself this week. Try and consume healthy substances, because this energy can be very draining, all right? But Leo, wow, what a powerful week. I don't know why, but I just feel like follow the yellow brick road. You know, keep going, because it's bringing you all your happiness. And at the end is this beautiful rainbow, this pot of gold that's going to expand you and open up. Absolutely gorgeous reading. All right, my loves, that was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button for the channel. It helps the channel more than you know. Also, for those that are interested, if this really tapped into you and you want to get a personal reading, my details are below. I am available again. I'm up to date with everything. I'm also working on 2020 yearly readings for the next year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and have a look at the ones from last year that I did. I'll do that for the channel, but if you're wanting to get a personal reading, I'm offering those as well. All right, my loves, I think that's it for now. I wish you much love and light for your week ahead. Take care, and I'll be back with you next Sunday.